Hello, everybody.
Hello.
How are you guys doing? So for our vlog today, we're gonna hang out with you guys live. The kids are in bed and talk about pregnancy Q&A with Dana. So while you guys are getting your notifications pushed to your phone, oh, Sydney's here. Hi, Sydney. And getting the notifications that we're doing this, and Cassie's here now, and KK. Yeah, good to see you guys.
Hey,
So.
Dana, Alex. Hey, Delia.
Yeah, here comes everybody. Hi, Lisa. Eliza's
what I say, but I'm from the South.
You're probably right.
Triana, Mandy.
Yeah, Kimberly, Gabrielle, Mrs. King Cow. Dana's better at these names than I am. And so, a lot of you guys ask in comments of our vlogs, when are you guys going to live stream? When are you guys going to, hang out? And we love doing it. It's hard with having 6 little kids, as you guys know, but they're in bed now. And so for our vlog today, we're going to hang out with you guys live and just answer questions and about the pregnancy. And I know you guys ask a lot of those things in the comments. We do have a video coming up next week for you guys. We filmed it yesterday. We're about a week ahead in our vlog, just so you know, because that gives us a lot of cushion. If there's a day we just can't vlog, it's okay. We can skip the day, and we still have content coming regularly for you guys. Gives my editor more flexibility. So we're about a week ahead, just so you know. Hopefully that doesn't offend anybody. Hi.
Just makes life a little easier.
Yeah, just gives us a lot more margin, so we can stay consistent with you guys every weekday now. So. Yes, Sarah, she's pregnant again after the twins. So, why don't you go? How do the kids react to having another baby?
They're excited. They're ready for this. I don't know if we are.
Are we gonna do a gender reveal? Hold on, it's going too fast. Lainey, are you gonna do?
I don't know. I was just thinking because I will be 20 weeks right before CVX Live, and I really hope that I can find out before CVX Live because when we were at ClaimerCon, I had my first ultrasound to find out if we were having 1 or 2 babies right after ClaimerCon. So as much as I enjoyed ClaimerCon, my mind was so preoccupied, just so eager to see the baby. And so I really want to find out the gender of this baby before we go to CVX Live so I can really enjoy CVX Live.
Yeah.
And just know.
Yeah. And by the way, the reason I was telling you guys that we're a week ahead is because Dana did a pregnancy update video yesterday or 2 days ago or something like that. Oh no, last week, but it goes up.
It'll go up this week in a couple days.
Yeah, it goes up in a couple days. So yeah. Preference, boy or girl?
I prefer a boy. Sorry, I'm so tired.
Well, yeah, it's 9:15 our time right now.
Yeah, and I haven't finished cleaning the kitchen, and it might just not get cleaned today.
What are we hoping for? Or a boy? Or what do we think it is? You think it's someone?
I don't know. Most likely. I don't know.
Mandy Leap, how are you feeling these days, Dana?
Today I actually didn't really feel pregnant, which I think is pretty amazing. I feel like I think I'm coming out of the first trimester nausea. And so I was was it today that you asked me about my nausea bracelets?
I noticed you weren't wearing them. You even got a little tan line.
I know. I got a tan line from hanging out last Friday when we went into the city all day long. Can you still see him that well?
A little bit.
Oh, you can. Depends on the light.
Yeah.
So feeling better, but still so tired. I mean, we've got 6 kids, and I'm growing another one, and there's just a lot to do. So
is he gonna be mad if it's a girl?
I don't think. I mean, he might be disappointed again if it's a boy, but he loves our twins so much. He doesn't care.
What do you think the twins are going to think of it? You guys are asking good questions. Hillary.
The twins will be really bummed when they're replaced
Amara,
with the baby.
Do you have any names in mind for either gender?
No. Not even thinking about names. Are you?
It comes to mind occasionally, while I'm doing other things, but I don't have anything in mind that's ooh, I did have one the other day, but I lost it. I don't remember what it is now. I remember thinking of one ooh, that'd make a good name, but I don't remember.
You should write them down when they come to mind.
I should.
Jot it down somewhere in a note.
Well, that's a good question, Laura. Stop.
Keeping up with the laundry.
Try
to do 1 load of laundry every single day. I took an e-course or something on how to do laundry. And what the deal was they pretty much said, like, all you're doing is you're just trying to hide your laundry all the time. So when it's clean, it's hidden in your dressers or you're hang up in the closet or whatever. When it's dirty, it gets put in the hamper. And when you wash it, they said you need to put one load in the washing machine, wash it, put it in the dryer, dry it, and fold it and put it away before you start a new load. That way you don't ever get caught up like with a huge amount of clothes that you have to fold, because that's my least favorite part of the process. And so that's typically where I get stuck, is like, oh, I got a lot of stuff I have to fold and put away before I can start my next one. I do fudge on it though, because I have no issue doing towels and blankets or sheets or whatever. Those I can do easily. It's all the itty bitty kids' clothes that I'm like, ugh. So right now I have girls' clothes that I just need to sort through and let the girls put away, and then I can do the boys' clothes, because I think the boys are running out of laundry. But I won't start theirs until the girls is put away.
Yes, kids are in bed. Someone else asked if we're Mormon because they see us hanging out with a lot of other
No,
YouTube
we're not. We
families
just have
who are.
friends that are.
There are a lot of family vloggers on YouTube
That are
and people
Mormon.
who are Mormon.
But
we're
we're not.
but we're still friends with them, and we still like hanging out with them. And in some ways, we have more in common with them than we do other Christians who don't believe in children, and
Yeah.
having them and things like that. So.
Jessica, I do tend to fold their clothes. But I had a friend that was just like, you know what? I heard a tip that you just don't even fold it. So like, I'm okay with just like sorting them out, because when the kids dig in through their drawers to find something to get dressed, our kids dress themselves. I think Hallie on up do, our older three do. But when they dig around for clothes that they want to wear, nothing's folded because they're digging through everything. So my plan from here on out, especially with the pregnancy, is just like sort it into whose clothes is whose and what's going to go in what drawer or whatever, and just shove it in there, because that's how it's going to come out and get worn anyways.
You see this comment from Martina Lauren?
Aw.
She says, "You look great, Dana. I'm debating one more baby, but scared of having twins again. I remember when you found out, I was jealous, and 2 months later, I found out I was pregnant with twins." And now she's like,
Wait,
"Be careful what you wish for."
This is your second set of twins?
No, she didn't. She was debating having one. Then
No, wait. No. Ah.
We're doing this on my phone
Pick it up.
sometimes.
Where's the comment?
Right there.
I'm debating one more baby, but scared of having twins again.
Yeah, so she got twins a little bit after you got pregnant with twins.
Oh, I
Okay.
thought she was saying that she's like pregnant right now with twins again.
I don't think so.
Oh, how fun.
So
Okay.
My boys are
Not pregnant
16
right
months.
now. Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's why I was like, I need an early ultrasound on this, because I felt miserable. Like, this has been the hardest pregnancy in first trimester of all of them. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Because the twins was the hardest at that point, finding out like double hormones and everything and 2 babies to grow, like you're gonna feel twice as tired. So.
Lainey, is baby sharing? Are the babies sharing the rooms with the other girls or boys or what?
We have our 4 girls in one room right now and the 2 boys in a room. And we don't know what will happen with the baby. It depends on what we have.
The baby at first will just have its own room, either in the guest bedroom. We'll turn that into like a nursery a little bit.
Our
or,
closet, our
yeah,
walk-in
that's the other
closet
thing.
can turn into a nursery too.
The walk-in closet in our bedroom is like the same size as the bedrooms in our previous house.
Yeah.
So it might just be convenient just to like
Use that.
just put.
And then we can, because
put it in
especially if we're having company come in, like grandparents want to come and meet the twins and stuff, like we'll need the guest bedroom, so we can just use our closet.
there. Yep. Let's see what else we got here. I should have put this on the other side, and then my finger keeps going in front of their eyeball.
We don't know if it's a boy or girl yet. We're still quite a few weeks out from finding out.
Let's see. Did you get a C-section with the twins?
I did.
So, if so, will you have to repeat the C-section?
That's been my drama the last 2 days. Maybe that's probably why I'm so exhausted. I've been so emotionally drained the last 2 days, because I had my first prenatal visit the other day, and yesterday.
That's Jessica's last question also. Will they let you
Yeah.
try for VBAC?
The doctor that I went and saw yesterday is not pro VBAC no matter what. Like, I went into my appointment. I wrote this all out in my journal today because I just needed to get it out of my head, and that made me feel better. So now I kind of like dumped it all out, and I'll have to try to retrieve it. So I went into my appointment yesterday, like thinking like actually after my C-section and recovery, I was like, I don't ever want another C-section again. That was miserable. That was horrible recovery. Like, vaginal deliveries are way easier to recover from. And at least of my experience, the 4 that I had were way easier than my 1 C-section. So went into the doctor's appointment yesterday wanting to know like how much of a candidate I am to get a VBAC. And when I went in there, I asked her, like, because I've been researching, reading stuff online, trying to figure out like what makes you a good candidate and stuff, and had read like depends on how your C-section happened, how the incision was, how they sewed you back up, and everything. And the doctor said that she didn't know that the information was at the hospital, and she would get the report and let me know. So I got a call today. Oh well, conversation with that though was like, I don't like. It's frustrating. She was saying, she doesn't do VBACs, and she was not very kind about it, and was telling me how much of. I'm trying to say this nicely.
You're just probably gonna switch to a different doctor.
I'm gonna switch.
And
She's not, and she recommended me switching because I want to do a VBAC, and she said you probably would just want to go to a different physician.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Some
and
Mandy
was
said
just
she
saying,
tried, but it didn't end up happening.
was just saying how
Other people.
inconvenient it is if they have how busy. She said they're really busy and they don't want too many moms going over their due date. And if I didn't progress as fast as they want me to, they'd be pushing me to do a C-section too. And I was biting my tongue in that appointment.
Yeah.
Not happy with it. So I'll be switching physicians, and that's what I'm researching right now is finding a better doctor.
So Balance Vitality wants to know about if your sickness has been worse this time than other pregnancies, and a lot of people are asking how far along you are.
I will be 14 weeks on Wednesday, tomorrow. So I start my second trimester tomorrow. This one has been harder. And I don't know if it's because of the C-section. I don't know if it's because of having twins. My abs did split with a twin pregnancy. So I feel like that was probably a lot of it. I don't know. But this one was harder, which is crazy because I totally expected the twins to be the hardest one. I don't know.
Yeah, so our baby's crying upstairs. They're going to sleep. You guys are asking
they can
about
hear
it.
him in the background. Sorry.
If a doctor isn't pro VBAC, they tend to be very rude. If you can find a doctor that's on your side, it goes so much smoother.
Yeah, that's my plan.
Brianna Helton, some of the comments were brutal after you announced this pregnancy. Are you feeling encouraged and peace about this new blessing?
I didn't read any of those on the announcement video, so.
Yeah. Yes, Kimmy. Yeah, also might be. We'll see. Yeah, I read most of them, and I understand where people are coming from. Like, people are just coming from different backgrounds, different beliefs, everyone kind of has, like, a different story, and so they, everyone's entitled to their opinion. It was a shock to us, and but we had a lot longer to process before we revealed it to anybody outside just the two of us.
Yeah, we had a long time that we processed it.
And we did talk to a few, trusted people, like good friends of ours. We would talk to
not very many,
no, but a few.
Not a few.
In fact, you told someone else before you told me. So,
I did.
Yeah, she told Nicole, our old nanny, because she was on the phone with her.
I needed support, and you weren't going to stop working for a long time.
So we had time to process through it, but we did record the raw emotion, like right after we found out, and that was in the announcement video, which is where people are like, "Why aren't you excited?" We're excited. We're super happy now, but at first it was just a shock, and we decided to reveal you guys like the honesty of the situation. We were excited, but it was a lot to process too. So I think that made it easier for people to like, well, they're obviously not happy about it. It's like,
No,
no,
we had just
are.
already, like, we had a lot of plans in place that we were going to do this year that can't happen anymore because of this
everything's
pregnancy.
not
And
messed
so
up,
that
but
was just like well, now we're going
Yeah.
to shift gears and
our
do
life
this
is changing
instead.
again.
Yeah.
So, So we are excited, and other people are entitled to their opinions, and it's fine. I don't delete them. I don't moderate them. You know, everyone can have their opinion. And it doesn't
Lisette, we
offend
don't
me.
know the gender yet, so no gender surprise tonight. You'll have to
Was it hard to keep a
stay
secret for so
tuned.
long? At first, not really, because we were just like, "What? This is happening again? How? Like, whoa!" So when we were still processing it, it wasn't hard to keep it a secret. But then after like it sunk in, and I was like, "All right, yeah," Then it was like you started getting more excited about it. It's harder to keep it a secret when you're like,
Yeah, but we were waiting until Tim's sister was getting married, and we didn't want to take the spotlight from her, and so we waited until after her wedding to announce it to people. So
Yeah.
that was fun. That made it easy because we were busy with all the wedding stuff and having fun with that.
Yep.
Sorry, Lisette.
Watching y'all helps me through the day because lately I've been real bad. Oh, sorry, but glad our vlogs can help. Glad you're getting a new doctor. You're gonna rock it. How many kids are we wanting to have? Sonia asked.
7.
Well, I thought it was like 3 or 4.
Yeah, I was probably okay with 2 or 3
Do you have
before
any
we had babies.
intuition what the gender will be based on the pregnancy? Statistically, the probability based on when the pregnancy occurred and all that kind of stuff and the cycle and everything, it's statistically more probable to be a girl. But,
We'll find out.
yeah. Let's see here. What are the questions you guys asking?
I have not used a doula. Whoever asked that, I didn't see the rest of that. But I was advised to get one for this one so that she can fight for me in what I want instead of giving in to all the pressure for a C-section again.
Hillary Flora says, I come from a big family and it's the best. My siblings are the best friends, best gift you could ever give your children.
That's so good to hear.
I'm
I
the
always
oldest of
love hearing
6.
that. It's encouraging.
Yeah, I don't know what you consider big, but I got 6 in my family. So I've experienced those brutal comments with just 4, so my heart went out to you. Yeah, we there's some nasty people out there.
And people online too, like I've learned this really like back in junior high, like people online feel a lot safer to be rude and speak their mind online because they feel protected, and they would never say that to somebody's face usually.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yes. Found out Alex Andrew Adams. I found out when I was pregnant when my first baby was 3 months. I totally understand when you get shocking surprise like that. I cry. Totally understandable to have mixed reaction at first. Yeah. Would you guys consider getting any pets? From Grace. We got 7 kids. That's enough. We don't need more to take care of.
They've got
We don't. Even our
older
garden
than
and our
happens.
plants are alive, but it's like more to. We just need to keep 6, 7 kids alive. How old were you when you had Hannah? Brianna asks.
I don't remember.
How old is she now? 7?
She's 7.
So how old are you now? I honestly don't know. I always get it wrong.
I'm
so
34.
it's okay.
So do the math.
34, yeah.
7
okay.
years ago.
Are you going to make a birth plan?
I don't know. I haven't really done a birth plan since Hannah. I think I did a birth plan with Hannah. And then of what I've heard, like usually when you go to the hospital, like birth plans kind of get shot out the window. So, which is probably why a doula would be good to have. So then I could, I don't know. We'll
Stick
see.
to it.
Yeah.
Gabriella, are you guys going to get a bigger house because of the baby? No, that house is plenty sufficient. Yeah. Thank you, Sarah. Don't worry about what people think on you having 7th baby. You're both great parents.
Thank you.
Thank you. Definitely go for the Laura Sharpton. Definitely go for the VBAC. I had one only 17 months after having a C-section with no issues.
Thank you. That's good to know. Good to hear.
Even the fish nerd. Hey, fish nerd. You're from video creators too. Even friends will be rude online on Facebook, more rude in person. Yeah. Yes, we do have plenty of room for the kids. We have it's a 4-bedroom house, and right
We
now
use 3 of them.
Dan and I have one. The girls have one. The boys have one. There's a guest bedroom. So, and then we have an unfinished basement. So there's plenty of room. Not we're gonna put them in the unfinished basement, but if like we really, really, really needed to, we could do something with that. Let's see here. I just don't get those who feel compelled to criticize. As far as I'm concerned, if you're good parents, the more the merrier.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you. Oh, if you just Jessica Lovett. Oh,
Info I can tell you.
I can tell you what you're having. I used to have certain Chinese gender predictor, and it was right on all 3 of mine.
I've thought about doing. I don't know if you saw it in the notes for Trello. I put a video idea of doing all the gender prediction testing stuff.
Let's see which one's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So far, they've been
make a fun
pretty
video
accurate on
just
the
for
other
fun.
ones. Do you hope to nurse this baby?
Yes.
I know you struggle with the twins. I know it was rough for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're able to sleep either in our bedroom or in our
Start
bedroom
off in
closet.
our bedroom.
In our bedroom at first, and then bedroom closet, and because that closet's like the size of a bedroom of our old house, or put them in the guest bedroom or something. We'll figure it out. We're not quite sure yet. Depends if it's a boy or a girl too. Is insurance for pregnancy hard with being self-employed on YouTube? Yeah, it's extremely hard. We don't even have health insurance. Now we're gonna talk more with you guys about this in an upcoming video about how this works. But some of you guys have been around for a while, maybe heard us talk about this before. We had health insurance. I'm not being political here, just telling you what happened for us. When the Obamacare thing kicked in, it became literally like ridiculously expensive, and half the coverage for twice the cost. And I know Obamacare is great for a lot of people. I'm happy. I'm glad for that. We're just not one of them. So we actually at that point it was like crazy expensive, and we got off of health insurance and switched to something called Samaritan Ministries. And do you want to explain how that works?
Samaritan Ministries is like a share program? Is what it's called?
It's a bill sharing program.
Yeah, and so we just write a personal check to another family each month, and so it doesn't guarantee that your bills are going to get covered, but with the twins' pregnancy, we got everything covered. So, and we had so many ultrasounds, so many stress tests. I was at the hospital twice a week at the end of it, just because they were monitoring the baby so closely. And so all of that and the C-section and recovery was all covered by Samaritan. So
the way it works is when you get your medical bills, you submit your medical bills, and
you're a cash pay patient is what it is. When you do one of these, you're just a cash pay patient because there's no guarantee that your bill is going to get covered. And so usually most doctors, places, and hospitals give a discount to cash pay patients. And so and then when you get your bills, you have to get an itemized bill to be able to submit to Samaritan, and then they'll figure out how much of your bills they'll be able to share, and then hopefully people give you their shares.
We love it. Instead of us sending our paying an insurance company every month, instead we write a check and send it directly to another family.
And you get the reason as to why you're sending, what happened with them, so you can pray for them and send them an encouraging note.
So when we submit all the bills for the twins being born, which by the way, the twins didn't, did you say that already? The twins didn't cost us a penny.
Anything.
We, through Samaritan, it was amazing. And that wasn't expensive, with ultrasounds, every other week, and then every week towards the end, and the C-section, and the hospital. It was way more expensive than normal pregnancy and delivery. So, but everything got 100% covered. And, but we were also we were getting personal checks from people, but they would also send us little gifts for the twins and congratulations, we're so excited for you guys, and handwritten notes and cards. You don't get that with an insurance company. Plus it ended up being around 60% cheaper normally because we are cash pay. So, they give you a lot of discounts and things. So anyway, highly recommend it. We're going to do a video going more detail with some other friends of ours here in the area who have agreed to do a video with us also about them because they've been using Samaritan Ministries as well. And they had a baby in NICU, and the wife almost died, and it was hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Way more expensive than our twin pregnancy was.
And same story, everything covered completely. and tons of support from the community and everything. So it was awesome.
Someone keeps on asking if we're gonna live stream the birth.
No.
No.
Balanced Vitality says we use it too. It's been amazing for us. Yeah, we were.
It's
we
great.
highly recommend it.
Twins are sleeping through the night.
Even if I could have like normal health insurance, I still probably. It was scary to get off at first because we've always had health insurance.
Yeah.
And we didn't really know too many people who didn't. But once we got off, and now we're experiencing this, like I don't think I would go back to health insurance again, even if it was, worked out well for us. I'm like, this is so much better.
Yes, Samaritan will cover doulas. So.
Let's do a few more here. And Bethany says they love them also. Okay, so a lot of you guys are already using them. That's cool. Let's see. What other questions? Are the twins sleeping through the night?
Yes.
Yes, Christina. We will not live stream the birth. You said that. The video is not loading for me. Oh, well, you're in Hawaii. It says bad internet here in Hawaii. So go. If I was in Hawaii, I would not be checking in. But thank you. Good to see you, Epic Brandon family.
There's way better stuff to do than.
Let's see. We used to have a walk-in closet for baby 4 too. Had a bassinet with wheels in there. It's
we don't sleep very well when there's a baby right by the bed.
She said
every single noise, you're like, are they okay?
Yeah.
So it's good when they're out of the room and you're like, I can sleep.
What are you guys gonna do in December when the baby comes? Are grandparents coming to stay with the other 6? Sharon Ward asks.
We haven't figured all that out. It's still so far away.
We have a few different options. Yeah, we don't know exactly yet what we're doing with that.
We're not good at. I don't even like to plan that far out. I was gonna say we're not really good at planning that far out, but I just don't enjoy it.
Melissa Joy, we did asking, are you going to go on birth control? We did a video about that. It's called How We Got Pregnant, How We Had 7 Kids on Birth Control or something like that. I don't know. But we did talk about that in that vlog, so we'll just refer you to that one. Let's see. Does that Samaritan cover your kids' doctor bills, like if they have to go? Only if it's not routine.
If it's
something you can budget for and is predictable,
and under $300.
Yeah, and under $300, then you cover. You just
pay for it.
Yeah.
Which is way cheaper than what we would have been paying for health insurance.
What's the due date?
December 20th.
Yeah. When do you find out the gender? Or do you want to find out the gender?
I do want to find out.
When do we find out?
I don't know. Oh. We don't know yet.
Let's see here.
It's not on the calendar.
When is your due date? Oh, okay, another one. Alyssa asked the same thing. Gracie, hey, I'm new to your channel, and I'd love a 30-second description of who you guys are. Thanks. Okay, we're getting like interviewed here. Like a job interview.
Hang on.
Tell me 30 seconds. Who you guys
put it on the clock.
Oh, you're
I'm gonna let you do this because you're the better talker.
Dana's getting her phone out here.
Hang on.
You're gonna put the clock up. 30 seconds. Oh shoot.
Timer. Oh wait, I can't do 30 seconds on there.
Lisette, I think it is
No,
I'm answering your question. I think it's a girl, but we're hoping for a boy, but I'm pretty sure it's a girl.
Ready?
30 seconds. Tell us who we are. All right, Gracie, you ready?
Go.
We are a family of almost 9 who are striving to figure out how do we work together, play together, serve each other as a team. We believe that God put us together for a reason, not as just isolated individuals cohabiting the same space, but we're trying to figure out what does it look like for us all to work together using our own unique gifts, talents, and abilities that we believe God's given us to serve each other and our neighbors and our community and you guys better together than we could apart. So we're trying to explore that and doing that with you guys here.
Stop. Good job.
Is that okay, guys? The rest of you guys who've been around for a while, did I do okay with that? Was that accurate? Tell Gracie if I was right.
31 seconds, but it's all right.
Cool. My battery's going to die here in a second. I had with the Marinos, I had my son the same month you had your twins, and we're pregnant again.
Congratulations.
All right. Let's see here. Griffin, or talking to Amy eventually. Hey, Amy, by the way.
I didn't see Amy's.
How do you have so many kids without family support? Well,
church support.
Yeah, community support. I work at home. We I like people. I know a lot of you guys tell us in the comments like send our kids to school. You have more time. I feel like it's gonna be the opposite. Like keeping our kids here means we have full control over schedules, over routine. Working from home for me helps with that too. rather than like trying to get kids out the door right a certain time every day and then back home, and then in the evening we're probably gonna do homework with them anyway, so we might as well just do schoolwork with them ourselves as like homeschooling, you know. So I feel like homeschooling really helps with that. Working from home obviously does. Running my own business does too, like kind of be my own boss. I don't have, there's not someone telling me when I have to leave the family each day, when I can go back to the family, how much vacation time I can have, things like that. So just being in like control of our family rhythm, and I think is what makes it sustainable. Otherwise, if we were forking over our family's schedule and rhythm over to other people to control, we would crazy. It's already crazy. I
But
can't
we
imagine.
probably, if we were doing that, we probably wouldn't believe that what we believe about family right now, anyways, too.
Probably. Yeah.
So we wouldn't have had this many kids. Aw, thanks,
$2.
Griffin.
Thank you, Griffin. Thank you
That's
guys,
really
and God
sweet.
bless. You're welcome. Really appreciate that. Speaking of trying to support 7 kids,
Yeah.
there you go. That's how we do it. Thank you, Griffin. Oh, that'll be awesome. That's awesome. All right. Will you guys do a house tour? We've done one, a few.
We haven't done a house
Not
tour.
officially a house tour, but we've sent you guys around the house a few times. Gracie, homeschooling is an amazing thing. I'm so blessed that I got to spend so much of my time with my parents and siblings. It's cool
cool.
that you still have that perspective on that. I was homeschooled also my whole life, kindergarten through 12th grade. Cool, guys. Well, Audrey, we've answered that question like 3 times about where the baby's going to sleep. It's going to be
We'll find out.
first in our bedroom, then maybe in our then maybe in our closet, in our like big walk-in closet, and then maybe in our guest bedroom. But we'll figure it out. Depends on the gender and stuff. So, well, good to have you here too, Gracie, and hope you're enjoying your binge watching. And you do plan on nursing, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. Cool. All right, guys. Well, thank you for hanging out. It's been fun, and we got a vlog coming up for you guys tomorrow where we're going to talk more about how we find balance and rhythm in our family. You know, a lot of you guys ask like, how do you balance like family with work and business and school and everything, and how do you do that? So Dan and I made a little vlog about that, kind of showing you and telling you how that works for us. So yes, we are Dave Ramsey fans, Jesse. We just put a big down payment on it because we were going to pay cash for a house.
Why did you buy a huge home?
Well,
Because
it
followed
was in
Dave
our budget.
Ramsey's
Yeah, because we're debt
rules
free.
and we could.
We lived like no one else for 8 years, so now we can live like no one else, right? So but that video is coming tomorrow about how we balance everything and hopefully give you guys some insights into how we do it in a way that's hopefully helpful for you. So thank you guys for hanging out, and we will see you guys again tomorrow.
Thanks, Griffin.
Thanks, Griffin. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Bye.